Modder Paul Hookers presents Funny Scammer Pranks live December 29, 2020.
Hi, this is Barry. I'm on the ready line.
Hi, my name's Barry Boo Hookers. How you all doing?
Hi, my name's Daniel James Wilson. I'm a preacher for the Church of Scambaitology.
Hi, this is Cosmo. I'm ready to go.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood cousin Ray. How are you doing? Wow, what a day. I was running with my head, not head cut off, but I had some upsets at work that I had to take care of at the end. Thank you for the kind comments, Matthew. So who we got here? We got a handful of folks. Walter from Walter, Texas. Little Rhubarb, welcome back, my right-hand man. Little Rhubarb's one of the best mods in the world. I'm almost certain of it. He had a channel that he got from his, well, I won't give it away, but he had a channel and he shared his music, and YouTube kind of messed him up. People were stealing his music, and so when I met Little Rhubarb just last year, he emailed me some links to download musical instruments. So he's a real caring person. He really does have a strong sense of stance against the scammers, and he's behind what I do, which is awesome. Hi, John. How you doing? Matthew Bukzinski. I see you liked that one video that I posted. And Graham Scambait, you're always welcome, of course. You're my famous one-line chatter. Matthew Lavoie. Okay, so I pretty much covered everybody. Akimo Live over on my Twitch. Fireball the Ferret, welcome back. Okay, I do have one number. It was given to me by Graham Scambait. I'm going to try him. Based on the email, looks like it might have been a tech support scam. Hi, Kelly. How you doing? Okay, we're going to try to get these guys. We might as well try it. Hold on. Hi, this is Mary. Do you want to see me kick some scammer butts? Oh, whoa. My switch didn't work.
There we go. Hold on. Hi, this is Mary. You want to see me kick some scammer butts? Oh, Lord. I gotta... I'm guessing, Grams, this is a tech support scam. So, if it isn't... Oh, Microsoft pop-up. Okay. I can handle that. Hopefully they answer.
The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Please check the number.
Bummer. Sorry. They gone. Okay, so I'm looking through my pop-up finder to see if I can find anything. It's not looking good. I mean, these scammers have been brain dead, gone. There's no robocalls today at all, period. The few numbers I did find, they lasted maybe 20 minutes. So, I mean, there just ain't nothing. Yeah, this is like 14 minutes AT&T scammer. Let's see what they say. Okay. Yeah, I'll try them out. I'm taking this person's word for it.
Thank you for calling AT&T. Calls recorded for quality. Main menu. Make a payment, press 1. Change my base package, premium channels, press 2.
Yeah, they just hung up. So they're a scam. I'm gonna do a lookup on the phone number. I keep ducking because I have my iPhone's like right in front of my browser. I gotta fix that. I'm gonna get a DSLR camera eventually. Okay, so this number, I just want to take a peek. What Google search comes up with. Yeah, it's an AT&T scammer. Okay, let me try them again with my VoIP.ms.
Thank you for calling AT&T DirecTV. Para continuar en español, oprima el 2 ahora. Calls recorded for quality. Main menu. Make a payment, press 1. Change my base package, premium channels, press 2.
Hello? They aren't responding. I tried both Google Voice and also my VoIP.ms. It didn't work. I'm gonna go back to my normal voice.
Got some good news. Got a new router finally. Hey, thanks, Valerie. It's been a pain in the butt for me to get a non-Xfinity modem. I went through 4 modems. I finally ended up shelling almost $400 out for the Nighthawk. That thing kicks butt. It's about 10% faster than the Xfinity gateway that they set me up with. Hi, Swee Scambait. That's an interesting name. Do you run a channel, Swee Scambait? Let me look your name up here real quick. Find out. I encourage people to share their channels on my stream. I'm not like some scambaiters that will ban you if you do that. Yeah, Sweet Scambait's got a channel. Let's see what... Oh, that's interesting. It's been a while since you posted. Is there something that's keeping you from... So, it's, yeah, you know, I'll check your channel out tonight, and if you're... and see what you got and put you into my my Scam Baiters Club. How's that sound? Oh boy, what a day. I'm having a blast. I can't show it to you, but I got a Go XLR and I'm practicing Mary's new voice tonight. It's going to be an adventure for me. I'm already subscribed. Did I? Yep, I'm subscribed already. Okay.
Should I
cool.
start it again?
Okay. Yep, I'm already there. Yeah, no, I encourage people to share their channel on my streams because I just want the more scambaiters we got out there contributing their unique talents, the more effect we're gonna have on scammers. Okay, so I'm gonna try and dig up a pop-up ad. I might be getting a Discord something. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I inherited my sense of humor from, it sounds weird, but I didn't inherit. I learned my sense of humor from my older brother, Robert. He used to pick on me when I was a little kid. He was a teenager, and I literally, yeah, Scambaiter Army, I like that. A lot of what happened between my older brother and I is actually going to be in Meet the Huckers cartoon. The same with my little brother Jason. He's quite the dude. I'll have to ask them permission before I share their pictures, and my twisted sister Heather. It's only fair that I do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be making a cartoon show called Meet the Huckers, based on that sunshine dance that you saw. Each one of those characters is a main character in my cartoon. And there's a bunch more. There's teachers, and it's like The Simpsons. There's going to be lots of people in it. How do you get the Twitch stream on the screen like that? What am I doing with the Twitch screen? Fireball heard Gary instead of Mary. Yeah, I'm just chatting with you guys right now. I'm trying to find a scammer. So if you got questions, now's the time to ask. I'm not talking to a scammer, so might as well ask me questions. Yeah, I got Meet the Huckers is going along well. I got season 1 already written up. I do have an episode that I'm having some critiquers read because it's hard to explain. I know how to tell a 3-act story, and I've been able to take a 10 episode season and split it into a 3-act structure. I have an episode that covers a subject matter that might not sit well with some people. So far, my reviewers have been telling me that if I can do this, if I commit to it, I'm going to get a lot of accolades because I'm bringing up a subject that people don't like to talk about. It's not about anything sexual. It's dealing with a type of drug addiction, a very, very, very common and very dangerous drug addiction that it's not just Americans, but Europeans and Australians have the addiction. I bring some ideas to the plate. And anyways, it involves the development of a character that if it goes well, you guys are gonna love it because I purposefully there's a certain thing I like to do with characters in my stories. I like to underdog them and rag on them in the whole story. And then through the course of the story, they have an arc where they can actually become a type of hero or they become type of person that you respect. So it's going to be really cool. Oh yeah, my fake trolls are great. That's great, Igloo. I'm glad to hear that. And I further will be developing my tools. Right now, I'm on the eve of releasing my Autobot, and it's going to look a lot like this. It's a big control panel, and you can run. I don't expect people to run 20 virtual machines, but you'll be able to dial up scammers and give them headaches. Like, I've been using my Autobot Flutter now for a year, and it's a very effective tool at really hammering on the scammers. It's not your traditional Flutter. So if you hear anybody criticize flooding, they're not really criticizing what I'm doing, because I really don't do a denial of service attack. What we're doing is a harassment campaign. A friend of mine, certified, he actually has experimented with sending out why is it skipping my head? Why am I not political? It's not political. What propaganda? Propaganda messages telling them to send an email to a certain email address if they want to stop scamming people. So the future of the Autobot has a lot of philanthropy, or not philanthropy, but a lot of humanitarian serves. I mean, if I had the power to convince every scammer to just grow some nards and stop scamming and get a job, I would. It's not as easy as it sounds, though. Scammers can't just simply quit scamming and go get a job. India is not like flooded with jobs right now, and a lot of the scammers actually take these jobs not realizing they're scams. So we have to remember that. And yeah, that will be happening. With my with the PBX that I'm building, as we speak, I'm getting the parts to a brand new workstation, and once I build it, I have this machine, which is a competent computer. It's an i9 9900K with 64 gig of RAM. I'm going to turn it into a PBX, and then I'm going to call several scammers up with it and put them in the conference with each other. And then I'm going to be in the conference, and I'm going to barb at them with jabs, and I'm going to hopefully get them to start yelling at each other. That's my goal. Yeah, I'm kind of sneaky and rotten. Somebody downloaded my video, might be a scammer. I don't know. He's like, oh, great. Yeah, it would be really cool. Especially SSA scammers against each other. Just the most impatient scammers are the SSA scammers. Yeah, Blastor, I'm talking about the people that they see a help wanted ad and they go to work and they become an opener for what turns out to be a scam. I've met many scammers many, I'm talking 30% of the scammers that I talk to seem to think they're working a legitimate job. Tech support scammers are filled with lots of them. And then you have scammers like the one Certified interviewed. He actually worked for gray scamming outfits, so that's kind of an up and iffy. He probably had good reason to believe he was working at a legitimate company. Yeah, I'm not going to be handing out loves and hugs to every scammer. No, by all means, no. Only a small percentage of them listen to reason and would even take up the offer of friendship that my team is offering. So there are plenty of really bad screw America type scammers, screw England type scammers, who enjoy stealing money from people. I gotta laugh once.
You serious?
We gotta laugh once in the stream at least. That's the requirement. 2 times preferably.
Look at the top of his head.
I was watching some YouTube videos last night, and I heard 3 of the sound effects that I use in my in my Autobot. It's kind of cool. So I'm using some common, very popular meme-like sounds. Yeah, it's a crazy one. Then there's this one. Yeah, that one's from Spider-Man. That's the newspaper reporter, right? I can see the video in my head right now. He goes, "You serious?" I love Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. It's my favorite Spider-Man. Okay, no pop-ups right now. Yeah, that actor that did that laugh, he is a great actor. He's funny. I mean, he is a funny guy. He's probably played some serious roles too. I haven't really seen him in many. Yeah, there's a McAfee. I wish I could. There's this type of scam. This is what's called a scareware scam. You can't call anybody with it, but basically a person runs an affiliate ad telling you that your PC's infected, and when you proceed, it takes you to McAfee's website to actually buy their product. I've been tempted to call McAfee and report the affiliate. Let me see if I can figure it out. If I run Notepad, this is the link. See, it's got the partner link. So if you want, maybe I should try calling. Yeah, JK, is that his name, JK Simmons? Let's take a look. Dang it, I have to peek. I gotta get another camera. I love this iPhone. iPhone cameras are really good. Yep, that's J.K. Simmons. You're right. Yeah. J.K. Simmons, he's an awesome actor. He played in that drumming. Wasn't it that one? I forgot what it was called. It was about drumming at super high duper speeds. So I'm tempted to call McAfee and report this affiliate. So if you want me to, start saying yes in the chat and I'll call McAfee. Okay, so let me see if they have a number I can call. Where's the McAfee ad here? Okay, so I'm going to go to, I can't really click on free technical support. I'm at McAfee.com. So let me see if I can pull them up in a Google search. Getting hold of companies on the phone during the pandemic has been a bear. Google.com. Okay, so I'm going to say contact number. There we go. Okay, I'm going to call McAfee customer service. I'm going to explain to them that I constantly get a scareware ad that basically lies to people, and I have the affiliate number to see if I can email it to them and maybe get that affiliate fired from their affiliate program. So I'm going to try it. This is Ray the Scambaiter, filling time up with some
type of... Thank you for calling McAfee. You've reached the Consumer Support and Services line. Please note, calls are randomly monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. The McAfee Support portal has been updated to make it easier for you to get answers to your questions. Check out our new look at service.mcafee.com.
If you are a Mac user who has recently updated your operating system and are now seeing a pop-up message asking you to continue with your McAfee setup, please follow the manual software update steps found in our self-help article, TS103036. Again, that self-help article is TS103036, and it can be found at service.mcafee.com. If you've already tried this step and are still seeing the error, please stay on the line.
To properly route your call, please select from the following options. If you have a sales or refund request, press 1.
For sales requests, press 1. For refund assistance, please remain on hold to speak with an agent.
Thank you for calling McAfee Support. This is Marlon. How may I help?
Hi, Arlen. I have a question for you. I keep coming across what I call a scareware ad that tells me I'm infected and I have to buy McAfee. Have you seen those ads?
Alright, sir. You mean you're getting or keep getting pop-ups, right?
Yeah, it's a
on your
message
screen?
that it literally scares you into thinking that you're infected, and if you click on proceed to clean, it takes you to purchase some McAfee Total Protection. It's called scareware. Now, I'm not saying McAfee itself is a scam, but the affiliate that's abusing this is actually running a scam, making people think they're infected, and then they buy your product and they get an affiliate kickback. I don't think it's much, but over the amount of times that this affiliate may have fooled people, they're doing it with bad intentions. And I'm just curious if you guys address that in any way.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sure. By the way, sure, you
In other
currently have
words-
a McAfee account, right? Or
No, I don't. I don't use McAfee. What I'm saying is I have friends and family that have called me saying, I have a message on my screen that says I'm infected. And then what should I do? And I say, well, what is the options? And it says clean and proceed. And sure enough, it's the same ad that I see. Someone out there is paying a website or running it and scaring people into buying McAfee. It's called a scareware scam. And what I'd like to do is report the affiliate to you guys so you can discontinue your relationship with them, because they're in effect, it'd be no different, okay, for example, of me standing out in the street and stopping cars and saying, someone's breaking into your house, you need to buy this lock. Because I saw them doing it, and then selling you a lock and getting money. That's not you guys running the scam, but somebody's running a scam and benefiting from it.
okay, yeah, sure. Sometimes, yeah, that happens. Maybe some websites are like flashing those pop-ups, yeah, because sometimes that happens, or when you click on a different website or to untrusted websites, that's the time that you're going to receive numerous pop-ups on your screen. Sometimes, yeah, those are advertisements.
Well, these aren't advertisements. These are threatening warnings. I mean, they literally say it starts off at 0 and it counts up to like 19 or 20 and says 20 infections found. Click here to remove them, and it takes you to buy McAfee. I know you guys aren't advertising that way. You'd be insane to do that. What I'm asking you is there any way I can report this affiliate? I have I can get their website they're doing it from, and I have their affiliate ID right in front of me.
I'm not sure, sir, where we can report those.
So McAfee advocates. So it's okay if I become an affiliate. If I become an affiliate of McAfee and I produce a JavaScript page, when someone stumbles on it, it says you are infected. You have 67 Trojans, and click here to rescue your PC before it gets destroyed by this infection. And when they click on it, it goes to the McAfee sales with my affiliate tag, so I can get a credit for referring them. And you're okay with that?
Because here in our end, we're not really sure if...
Do you have a supervisor I can talk to? I'm just doing this just out of my time. If I can speak to maybe a supervisor, that would be awesome. Do you have a supervisor I can speak to?
All right. Yes, sir. I'm going to check for my supervisors here. One moment, sir. I'll just put the call on hold. After that, I'll get back to you.
Okay. On them. I hung up on them. Yeah, I'm going to make a note of this. I'm going to at least report. I can find out the URL that's doing it, and then I'm just going to send it to McAfee support. Report McAfee scareware affiliates. I'm not really scraping for things to do. It's just, it is a scam. I mean, basically it's an advertiser that's getting affiliate credits by scaring people. So they're doing a scam. So I'll do that sometime. Well, there's the flip side. One could argue that TeamViewer supports scammers. I mean, they have taken some slight measures, like you can't do black screens unless you're a registered customer of TeamViewer. But there's other programs like what's the name of that one? Zoho Assist. They partner with scammers, obviously. I don't say partner, but they might as well be if they knowingly allow scammers to do their thing. And then there's the big daddy of them all, Go to Assist. And all they have to do, I mean, since 2016, I personally have seen there are only like maybe 6 different types of scammer pop-ups for tech support, it would be not that hard for them to create 6 thumbnails and say, warning, if you came here because of any of these screenshots, beware, you might be talking to a malicious company or something along those lines. That's all they got to do. You know, it's not like scammers create different pop-ups like crazy. They do vary, but they all have the basic look. Yeah, I know. They can make the same argument against gun companies. You know, they make guns, which, you know, guns don't kill people. It's people that kill people, but shame on them guns. But if you look at if you look at gun manufacturers, they've been prodded into advertising that guns are dangerous and you have to be a grown-up and you shouldn't blah, blah, blah. You know, it's the same thing. It's not along the same lines, but it's similar. Yeah, I'd love to read that, Blastor. Let me check my email, seeing if anybody emailed me. Yeah, it'd be nice to know if okay, so anyways. Let me see what my other chats are saying so I can. Cool, thanks Fireball. Yeah, I'm gonna find the connect. I'll find support at McAfee, and then I'll give them the URL. It's the same URL that pops up the ad. You know, might as well. Every little bit helps. Okay, let me see. Let me check on our Tech Scammers United. Yeah, it's a dead day. There's just nothing going on. Yeah, I've tried 24/7 techies. You're on hold with them for 2.5 hours if you try it. Yeah, Grams is a great scam baiter. She knows how to keep them scammers going for an hour or more. She's okay. Well. Now let me play some funny videos for you before I shut my stream down, at least to make you smile. I have some funny videos. Well, not that one. I have a collection of videos that I've collected over the years. I think they're just great. Let me go grab them real quick. Oh, that's not where it is. It's under AV Media, Video, and then Funny Videos. These are the ones that I won't get into trouble. This one's cute. It's just cute. That duck does not give up. It thinks it's his mama. You're my mama. Close that. Okay, then have you ever seen this one? I'll let you guys, the first person who calls it out gets a shout out.
What happened? Someone set up us the bug. We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us.
You are on the way for this one. What do you say? You have
Yeah,
no
he's right.
chance to evaluate
Certified
your
got
claim.
it. Just look up all your base belong to us. Okay, here's another famous one. I gotta move my window down. I look like a kind of weird doing that. I'm gonna go to YouTube and we're gonna look up. Back in 2016, several scammers were pulling this one on me. Free advertising for YouTube. And then you can't deny you don't like this one.
You don't even have to move your feet. Just shake your frame, let me see you move. Now spin around and feel the groove.
Let's try it.
Cosmo loves this song.
Getting on.
Just dumb videos like that. There's a really good one that I like. Oh, I'm Cosmo right now. Hold on.
You guys are gonna love Cosmo in my cartoons. Cosmo's cool. Cosmo. Every character is like a in Meet the Huckers. Every character is like a fighter in a video game where you have a bunch of fighters go out and battle each other. Each one has their strengths and weaknesses, but overall they're well balanced and equal to each other. I've worked really hard to do that balancing act. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, only in Kenya. I like this one. One of my favorites is Joe Cartoon, Superfly. Some of Cosmos is busted and wasted because of these guys. Badger, badger, badger.
Hey man, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
You know who your daddy is? Huh? It's me. Yeah, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. How come I'm your daddy? Because I did this to your mama. Yeah, your mama. I did this to your mama. Come and Superfly. Your mama. Your mama. Oh yeah, you suck, but your mama's sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna look up badger, badger, badger real quick. It's your fault, Certified. You said don't do it. Okay. Yeah, actually, after hearing that, yeah, that could be added to my Autobot. I thought I would just goof around a little bit. Oh, did I lose my... I didn't realize I closed my YouTube chat. I didn't know I did that. Let me go back over to... Well, I'm not going to go back over to it. You know, the Benchode song, I'd have to look, I'd have to research, because a lot of the songs I got were from people who are subscribers. They just started dishing songs out. Cool. Thanks for sharing that with me, Blastor. Once I get Autobot Army rolling, I'm gonna give you guys the ability to submit sound samples, and if I or my team approves it, I can't do it all myself, but it'll be then redistributed to all the machines. So yeah, there's really no scammers to call. I'm about done with let me see my Discord. Yeah. I think we're pretty much done with the stream. I can't really do much with it. I'm going to go back to my dashboard and let me go back to my stream. Like I said yesterday, I said if I stream today and there's no scammers, I'll at least stream to say hello. Kind of a dorky day, I guess. That's about it, folks. Wish I could. It's actually good news if you think about it. There's no scammers working. I'll check that out, Fireball. Oh, that doesn't have a right clicker. Yeah, I just took the URL down. I'll check that out. Thanks for sharing it. Thanks, Walter. I gave it my shot. I kind of knew the day was going to be a slow scam baiting day at lunch today. I worked through lunch, but I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start my stream anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock, just like I did today, 5 o'clock Eastern. We'll get there. Things are slow right now. It's going to speed up again. Scammers, I'm sure they're probably moaning. They're boredom because they can't work. I'm sure it's something along those lines, but we'll see. So thanks for coming as always, and I'll be back tomorrow and we'll try again. More scammers next week when they get checks. Yeah. Take care, everybody. I truly do enjoy your presence. We're all a team when we do this, so it's nice to have the numbers with friends. Have a wonderful day, folks.